got a 4 o'clock class.
Just in case.
It's just me. Just me.
But, how are you doing today?
Just over here.
I can help for a few
You want
minutes.
to go to your condition? Where are you going?
I'm not worried. It is nearby. But, it's not far from here. So, we just have a chat. I didn't say anything in front of anybody. It's okay.
No, on which building are you in? I think that's like 5 to 4.
Right. I would be walking this way and getting some water at this time.
Okay, let's watch that way.
So this whole thing's kind of silly. It's just about what the Constitution says, and I deny it. And I think they got a little excited, and this happened Friday. One time there was, "Hi, I'm busy. Please let me get with you later. I'm sorry." Hi, George. Yeah, so went to do my office hour in student government building, and I've been minding my own business. And they wanted to talk to, because they were saying graduate students can't be senator for College of Science and Engineering. And I looked through the Constitution, and I didn't see that it said that. And I said, "Well, can you point me to where it says that?" And they didn't say anything. And so,
But you could be a senator, right?
well, I think I still am a senator because I won the election, and the Constitution doesn't say anything contrary. In fact, there's a clause in Section 3, Article 6, something like that, that specifically says that somebody elected in one semester can continue as a graduate student. It doesn't say that, nowhere else does it say that you can't be a graduate student and be senator. But anyway, so I continue to, well, I think I still am the side tech, the only one, because I'm the only one that ran and the only one who showed up. So I think that's a feather in my cap. And it's necessary if we go through the proper channels, and it is found that a graduate student cannot be representative for the Senate for College of Science and Engineering, and I'll run for a graduate student. And it's really not that big a deal.
No, it's not.
That's
Okay,
really
good.
not something that people need to be potentially tarnishing my reputation here at school about. And I'm going to get a permanent blot on my record, which, I mean, and so this is going to be touchy. I don't know what I can do other than be a good, nice person. I always am. But maybe you can use your wonderful skills to smooth everybody's feathers, and that this can have a good outcome for everybody.
Well, let me tell you, I just quickly checked to see what was going on.
Right.
Now, you've been a good senator. You've done a long time. Everybody was looking. You went to the retreat. Everything was great. And everything like that. Okay? So there's no problems there. Right? I don't know the Constitution. I've not had a chance to read the Constitution. But I was asking questions like, well, if he just became a graduate student and he can run for graduate, why don't we just kind of bring him in? So, because you went on the retreat, right?
Right. This isn't even so much about me, but the question is, at some point some graduate student's like, I want to represent SciTech. It's either a graduate position or not. And so the question is, for now and all time, until the Constitution change, it's more a matter of constitutional law than anything.
Well, I'm not going to get into that.
Right.
I haven't looked at the Constitution. Let me just say this. And we've gone through many iterations of who represents what. So we have like by class, and we have them by this.
Right.
It's not working. Okay? So they might start changing the Constitution to say we need to have some graduate representatives, we need to have some undergraduate representatives, and we need to have representatives from colleges. But for the one that's not working, too well, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I apologize to you for this. No. I really did.
I was hearing it, and that's what was pointed back, and I was hearing him.
You might be causing me trouble.
So, you want to sit?
Sure. I have a moment.
Okay, so now let me address a different issue.
All right.
Okay. I think one of the things that has not worked very well is that you want to report people.
True, like I am right now.
Okay. You can't do that. Okay, and I'm checking with legal counsel.
Good.
You cannot report people unless you ask for permission to report.
This is a one-party state.
Well,
We'll see what they say. Well, that's my understanding at this point. And Angela did say it was okay on Friday.
Well, if she gives you permission, that's fine. But it's, yeah, like I said, I'm going to get legal counsel's opinion, but my understanding is whenever you want to report somebody, you have to ask permission and let them know that you're reporting, okay? If they say they do not want to be reported, it's my understanding that you should not report them.
Very good.
Okay? So that's part of what is creating this little problem here.
I would have been in trouble and had no recording. And again today.
Let me kind of...
Right.
Okay. Sorry, got distracted. For somebody to get into trouble, you have to violate the student code of conduct.
Right.
You have to do some kind of behavior that is against our student code of conduct. If that happens, you're notified of that.
Good.
You are told what your violation of the student code of conduct is, and stuff like that. We live in an era, a time that's a little more complicated. Some people get very uncomfortable. Okay? So we have women who work in our office and stuff like that, and sometimes what they do is for their protection is they will ask, for example, for the police department to come in and just be there and stuff like that. Okay? So to my knowledge, you have not done anything that is a violation of the student code of conduct. You're not in any trouble. But the fact that the police could have been called was because of safety. Because it seemed like there was, and I was not there.
Sitting out with my hands in my lap. They're never going to come to anything like that. But yeah, I understand that.
Let me just tell you something. You got to read what's happening at universities, what's happening in other places.
Well, see, that's another reason that I want is there to be public record. And we brought up during the retreat. I proposed moving into Government 2.0 and having all of our meetings on the web, and it was well received at that time. And so thanks for touching base with me. I think you cleared up.
I will look into some of this stuff. I'll email you.
Well, sorry for all the confusion.
Okay.
But I think this is going to be good for everybody.
You're a good student. You're a good student leader. You've been involved with this, okay? And I didn't answer any of your questions about the complaint. So if you want to do, I am her supervisor.
Okay.
Okay? So one way you can do that is you can come and meet with me.
I realize
that. There is also a complaint form on our website.
Very good.
And you can file a complaint there. Then it's sent to the proper people. All right. And just whether you want to do that or not, that's up to you. But I just want you to be aware that if you go right to our web, you'll see complaint resolution form.
Excellent. That's exactly what I needed to know.
Okay.
And thank you again for your time and your patience.
Yeah, you got to go to class. All right.